Welcome to Recipe Vibe, your daily dose of delicious ideas. At Recipe Vibe, we serve up easy-to-follow, flavorful recipes for every craving and occasion. For more classic Filipino dishes, made simple. The art of preparing lechon, a step-by-step guide to the iconic Filipino dish. Lechon is a centerpiece at Filipino feasts, known for its crispy skin and juicy, flavorful meat. It's not just a meal, it's a celebration of Filipino culture, often making appearances during holidays, weddings, birthdays, and major festivals. This step-by-step guide will walk you through the entire process, from the careful selection of the pig to the intricate methods of marinating and roasting. Plus, we'll explore the cultural significance of lechon and the communal joy it brings when shared with family and friends. Step 1. Selecting the perfect pork. The foundation of any great lechon is the quality of the pork. Traditionally, a young pig, about 3 to 6 months old, is chosen because its meat is tender, and the fat ensures that the skin becomes crispy. The ideal weight is typically around 20 to 30 kilograms, 44 to 66 pounds, because it's large enough to feed a crowd but small enough to roast evenly over an open flame. The pig should be well fed and healthy, and a bit of extra fat under the skin can help render out beautifully during roasting, resulting in that golden, crackling finish. Fun fact. In some regions, a smaller pig is chosen for its ability to cook faster and for the skin-to-meat ratio. A smaller pig's skin gets extra crispy, making it a delicacy in itself. Step 2. Preparing the marinade. The marinade is what gives the lechon its depth of flavor. The combination of salty, sour, savory, and sweet elements makes for a perfect balance. Here's a more detailed breakdown of the marinade ingredients. Soy sauce, 1/2 cup, adds saltiness and umami. Calamansi, or lemon, 2 to 3. This small citrus fruit brings a burst of tang and is a Filipino kitchen staple. If unavailable, lemon juice can work as a substitute. Garlic, 10 to 12 cloves, crushed, provides that aromatic savoriness. Onions, 1 large, sliced, adds sweetness and flavor. Black pepper, 1 tablespoon, gives a mild heat. Fish sauce, 2 tablespoons, heightens the umami taste. Bay leaves, 3 to 4, infuses an earthy fragrance. Sugar, 1 tablespoon, balances the acidity of the calamansi or lemon. 5 spice powder, 1 teaspoon, optional, for a unique aromatic twist, giving a hint of sweetness and warmth. Cinnamon stick, optional, some regions use it for added depth. Pro tip. If you want an even deeper flavor, inject the marinade into the meat with a syringe. This technique helps infuse the flavors directly into the pork, especially around the belly and the inner cavity where the meat tends to be denser. Step 3. Marinating the pork. Once the marinade is prepared, it's time to coat the pig thoroughly. Rub the mixture generously over the skin and into the meat, paying special attention to the areas around the belly and ribs. You want the marinade to penetrate as deep as possible. For maximum flavor, marinate the pork for 12 to 24 hours in a cool, dry place, refrigeration if possible. This extended marination time ensures that the meat absorbs the spices fully. If you have time, flip the pig halfway through to make sure the marinade is evenly distributed. Step 4. Stuffing the pig, optional, though not always necessary. Stuffing the pig adds another layer of flavor while cooking. The stuffing should be aromatic but not overpowering. Some popular stuffing options include lemongrass, 2 to 3 stalks, smashed, imparts a fresh, citrusy aroma. Garlic, 5 to 7 cloves, for that deep, savory taste. Onions, 1 large, offers a natural sweetness. Bay leaves, 2 to 3 leaves, further deepens the flavor. Pineapple or lemons. In some variations, fruits like pineapple are added to give a slightly sweet and tangy flavor as the pork roasts. Pro tip. If you're using a stuffing, be sure to tie the pig's legs together tightly with string to keep everything in place while roasting. Step 5. Spit roasting the lechon. The next step is the most exciting part, the actual roasting. Traditionally, lechon is cooked on a large rotisserie spit over an open flame. Here's a guide to get it just right. Prepare the fire. You'll need a wood or charcoal fire that's steady and even. Ideally, the heat should be medium to low, allowing the pork to cook slowly over several hours. This slow cooking ensures the fat renders out, keeping the meat juicy while crisping the skin. Skewer the pig. Insert the pig onto the spit, or metal rod, securing it tightly. If you don't have a rotisserie setup, you can use a large grill or even a specialized roasting box to mimic the effect. Basting. Every 30 minutes, baste the pig with its own drippings or a basting sauce, soy sauce, oil, and a bit of the marinade. This ensures the skin stays crispy and the meat doesn't dry out. Roasting time. The roasting process typically takes 6 to 8 hours, depending on the size of the pig. It's essential to maintain a consistent, medium heat to avoid burning the skin while ensuring the pork cooks thoroughly. Step 6. Achieving the perfect crispy skin. This is where patience pays off. The skin is the star of the show, so achieving that perfect, golden brown crispiness is key. Here's how to achieve it. Monitor the heat. The skin should be evenly exposed to the heat, but not too close to the flames. If the skin is cooking too fast and burning, move the pig slightly further away from the fire. Oil or butter basting. Some chefs apply a thin layer of oil or melted butter on the skin to promote crispiness. This helps the fat beneath the skin to render slowly. Visual clues. The skin will start to bubble and tighten as it crisps. Once it's a golden brown and crackling, you know it's ready. Step 7. Serving the lechon. Once the lechon is done, it's time for the feast. Traditionally, lechon is served whole, and everyone gathers to carve and share the meat. The skin, often a prized part of the dish, should be cut into pieces, offering that satisfying crunch. Serving tips. Serve with dipping sauces like liver sauce, sweet and tangy, or sukang pombong, vinegar, with chopped chili and garlic for an extra punch. Accompany the dish with steamed rice, achara, pickled papaya, or a side of pancit, Filipino noodles. Step 8. The cultural significance of lechon. Lechon holds deep cultural significance in the Philippines. It's more than just food, it's a symbol of hospitality, unity, and celebration. At Filipino gatherings, serving lechon represents abundance and generosity, as the entire pig is shared among family and friends. In fiestas, lechon is the centerpiece of most Filipino fiestas, festivals, especially during holidays like Christmas and New Year, as well as significant life events such as weddings and birthdays. Symbol of unity. The tradition of sharing a whole roasted pig with loved ones represents community spirit and togetherness. Regional variations. While the method of roasting may remain the same, each region of the Philippines adds its own unique twist to lechon, from different marinades to sauces, reflecting the diversity of Filipino culture. Lechon is more than just food, it's an experience that brings people together. Whether you're enjoying it at a family gathering, a wedding, or a street festival, it's a dish that signifies celebration. Have you ever been part of a lechon feast? What did the experience feel like? And what was your favorite part of the meal? How does lechon reflect the Filipino values of family and community? Have you experienced lechon at a Filipino celebration or festival? What memories or emotions does it evoke when you see or taste it?